Rosa here. Welcome to the show.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Kenta Maeda gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Maeda offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Ryan Barucki, the southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Richard is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Byron. 10.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Bichette gathers it in, and no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Buxton, the runner at second with one away. And another foul ball. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Standing in, Mitch Garver. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. The 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2. Popped up. Guerrero is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Minnesota leads this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Randall Griffith.
At the plate now, Randall Grichuk. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Rosario is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
That is second. The designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
So stepping in to Oscar Hernandez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. It remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Max Kepler. Here now the 2-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Donaldson.
Striding in, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
1 out, nobody on. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Sam Gaviglio enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Gaviglio.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Luis Arraez.
Digging in to try it again. Luis Arias hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. 2-out success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Fisher's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 2 full. It's the Twins 3, the Jays nothing. Derek Fisher the next to bat, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit to first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 10.
Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. McGuire is retired, 2 down now.
The bat, number 11.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. Swing and a liner, but foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Here's Nelson Cruz now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
In now, Mitch Garver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. High hop, and he barehands it. Touché, sir.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Just hung in there on that one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We played 3 full, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead. Jake Odorizzi will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 12, Jake Odorizzi.
Leading off the inning, Lourdes Gurriel, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The first baseman, number 6.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. The 3-1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And here's Donaldson.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Stepping into the box, Luis Arias. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Homer Bailey will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Number 15, Homer Bailey.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Derek Fisher. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Another 2-2 offering. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Joe Pennick will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 2, Joe Pennick.
Forrest Wall is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Now playing right field, number 82, Forrest Wall.
Danny Jansen is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Wilmer Font will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 63, Wilmer Font.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Now here's the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Buxton is retired, and there's one away. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down go the Twins in order, but they're in front 4-0. Fernando Romero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 77, Fernando Romero.
Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Joe Pennick. 2 out, nobody on. hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Ready for another shot. Billy McKinney will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
McKinney.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Rosario is there. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Billy McKinney remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
For the Blue Jays. Now playing left field. Number 28.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Max Kepler will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. One out, nobody on. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Rosario at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Travis Shaw. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now back, the center fielder,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He struck out swinging. Jonathan Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 49.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Twins 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Jonathan Davis stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Now playing center field, number 49.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-2. pitch popped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Ovalle.
Jorge Polanco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Jake Cave will come on as a pinch hitter.
Jake Cave.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Anthony K.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-1. Jorge Polanco stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second
Now
base.
playing center field, number 60, Jake Cave. Now it's
Jake Cave is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
number 60.
Ulysses Chassin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Yuli Chassin.
So digging in now, Forrest Wall, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Forrest Wall goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. So now to the plate, Danny Jansen. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The bat, number 11.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down here 5-1. Ehire Adrianza is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Adrianza.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Number 19, Xander Wheel.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
3-2, full count. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Brian Baker takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
81, Brian Baker.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Shaw over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Williams Astudillo will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Astudillo.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 6-run ball game. Wade will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitter, Wade Jr.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Roll, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Elvis Luciano enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
65, Elvis Luciano.
Two out with the man at first. To the plate now, Josh Donaldson, and it's fouled away. Luciano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-2. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 9th inning coming up. It's the Twins 9 and the Blue Jays 1. Eury Adrianza will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Number 13, A-Ray.
Williams Astudillo will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Wade Jr. Now catching, number 64, William.
Lewis Thorpe comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Lewis Thorpe.
Alex Avila is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Avila.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Panik. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Adrianza is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Billy McKinney.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Anthony Alford will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Anthony Alford.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So now Brandon Drury will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 3, Brandon Drury.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up, throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Minnesota jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenta Maeda earns the victory on the mound. Ryan Borucki was unable to work out of the second inning as he battled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.